AI can be your best assistant or your most frustrating coworker. What makes the difference? The instructions you give it. Think of it like leaving your kids with a babysitter. If you say feed the kids, you might come home to cookies for dinner. But if you say give them a sandwich, apple slices, and milk at 6 p.m., the babysitter nails it. AI works the same way. Vague instructions give you bad results, and clear instructions give you great results. In this video, I'll teach you the single most important AI skill, how to give it the right instructions or prompts so it delivers answers you can actually use. If you're new here, I'm Sadie, an assistant professor of AI. I teach AI to non-technical people so they can save time and make life easier. Before we dive in, do two quick things. One, make sure you watch all the earlier modules. Each one of them builds on the last. Two, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series and so I can keep making free AI lessons like this. What is a prompt and why it matters? A prompt is what you type or say to AI. A question, a request, or instruction. Simple, right? But here's the catch. How you ask your question completely changes the answer you get, just like with people. If you go to a restaurant and say, bring me food, you could get anything. But if you say, I would like a chicken Caesar salad, dressing on the side, you get exactly what you pictured. Same with AI. If you are vague, it will guess, and you'll get the answer you didn't want. That's when people say AI isn't that great, but the issue is not the AI, it's the prompt. Here are a few examples so you can feel it for yourself. What should I make for dinner? It's pretty vague, but this one. Suggest 3 quick chicken recipes, no dairy, using ingredients I can buy at Walmart, each ready in under 30 minutes. It's a lot better. Help me plan a party is really vague, but this one. Plan a birthday party for a 7-year-old who loves dinosaurs. Include games, food ideas, and a simple decoration list is very clear. And give me a workout plan is vague, but create a 4-week beginner workout plan I can do at home with no equipment, 30 minutes a day is really clear. So the golden rule is this. Before sending a prompt, imagine showing that to a friend who knows nothing about you. If they would be confused, AI will be too. Now that you know why clarity matters, let's move on to how to actually write clearer prompts. Good prompts aren't complicated, they just give the AI the right clues. Think of it like giving directions. Turn left, then go to blocks. Works way better than just get me there. Here are the key things that make the biggest difference. 1. Give context. Tell the AI what the task is for, who it is for, or what the goal is. For example, write a speech for a 10-year-old science fair is way clearer than just write a speech. 2. Be specific. Don't leave it guessing. If you want bullet points, say so. If you want 200 words, say that. For example, keep the speech under 200 words is sharper than make it kind of short. 3. Show the response format. If you need it in steps, ask for steps. If you want a paragraph, say write a paragraph. Even better, paste in a short example so the AI knows what the style you're aiming for. For example, give me a 3-day meal plan in a table with columns for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 4. Break it in steps. If the task is big, tell the AI to handle it step by step. Numbered lists and bullets work great here. For example, list a step to change a flat tire in order. 5. Assign a role. Tell the AI who to pretend to be, like a travel guide, a chef, a teacher. The role helps it to choose the right tool to answer. For example, act as a travel guide to Italy gives a very different and better answer than just plan my trip. 6. Say what to do, not just what not to do. Instead of don't make this too long, say write 3 short bullet points. And instead of don't be rude, say make it polite and friendly. At this point, you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of rules to remember. And that's right. That's why people use frameworks. Next, I will show you one of the simplest and most useful frameworks to write better prompts. The Craft framework. Craft makes writing good prompts easier. Each letter stands for a piece of your prompt. C for context. Give background so AI understands your situation before jumping in. Just like when you're talking to a new friend who doesn't know anything about you. For example, I'm a busy parent trying to cook more at home. Or for the role, tell the AI who to pretend to be and be more specific. For example, you're a chef with 10 years of experience making easy family meals. The role sets the tone and depth. Act as a financial coach, a travel planner, or a teacher explaining to a 10-year-old. Each one changes the result completely. A as action. Say exactly what you want AI to do. For example, suggest a week of quick and healthy dinner recipes. Here, use verbs like write, plan, summarize, analyze, explain, and compare. F for format. Decide how you want the answer to look. For example, in a table with ingredients and steps. You can ask for a checklist, a table, bullet point, and short script. Format save you time editing later. And finally, T for target. Tell the AI who the answer is for or what level it should match. For example, for 2 adults and 2 kids who aren't picky eater. When the AI knows your audience, it gets the tone and details right. Put it all together and your prompt looks like this. I'm a busy parent. You are a chef. Suggest a week of quick, healthy dinner recipe in a table with ingredients and steps for 2 adults and 2 kids who aren't picky either. See the difference? You're no longer guessing what AI will give you. You're guiding it step by step. Before and after examples. Let me show you 2 quick before and afters, one for family life and one for money. This way, you'll see how craft works in totally different situations. Example 1, bedtime story. Before, write a bedtime story. Result, a generic story that feels flat. But after, with craft, I am parent of a 6-year-old who loves dinosaurs. You are a children's storyteller. Write a short bedtime story in under 300 words that ends with the dinosaur getting sleepy so my kid winds down. Results, a fun, calming story that's tailored exactly for your child. Example 2, budgeting. Before, help me with money. Result, a vague, generic list like save more, spend less. After, with craft, I make around $3,000 a month. Act as a budget coach. Create a simple weekly budget plan that divides my income into rent, groceries, transportation, and fun spending. Keep it realistic for someone living in a mid-sized US city. Result, a personalized budget that actually makes sense for your life. In both cases, the first prompt feels like a random template. The second feels written just for you. That's the power of craft. It takes AI from guessing to actually working for you. Alright, your turn. This will take only a minute. Think of something you actually need help with this week. It could be writing an invitation for your kid's birthday, sending a claim to your insurance, or creating a workout plan. Write it down in one vague sentence, the way you normally ask. Now, rewrite it using the craft method step by step, just like what we did in the previous examples. I would like you to pause here and really try this. If you get stuck, drop your prompt in the comment. I'll help you make it better. Bridge to module 5. You've now got the basics of writing strong prompt, the difference between vague requests and crystal clear instructions. But here's the fun part. You don't have to start from scratch every time. Think of craft like learning grammar rules. It gives you the foundation to form any sentence. Prompt patterns are like phrase books, ready-made examples you can grab for specific situations, whether it's writing a tricky email, planning a vacation, or organizing your week. That's exactly what we'll cover in Module 5. The most useful prompt patterns you can reuse everywhere. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. See you there.